Lakers are now on their 7th, and I can't even believe I'm saying that, 7th coach in the last 14 seasons. What a turnstile that has been.
They're keeping us reporters busy, huh? To me,
yeah, they are.
it's all about stability now moving forward with the Lakers. I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out the recipe of success, not only now but moving forward. And the Lakers, from what I'm told, want to give their new head coach the opportunity to build for the long run.
And I love what you said, the word stability. They need it now on. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Walker Kessler is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from Evan Mobley. For three. Shot by Grimes. No good. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against New York. Strus passes to Mobley. The three from Harden. Kessler with the rebound. Reeves outside. Pass to Doncic. Here's Grimes. Defended by Strus. Buries the long-range jumper. Grimes has got 5 now.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Now here's Mobley. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Reeves against Mitchell. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Grimes. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Got a piece of it. From downtown, it's rebounded by Doncic. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job. And those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
First free throw is good.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Now let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. Coming off a terrific season, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Here's Doncic. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Pass to Kessler. And stolen by Mobley. Down low. Here's Allen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Now, here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
To the middle, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later. But NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. 6 to shoot. The Lakers with the rebound. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. Doncic passes to Reeves. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tries the spin move. Lets it go from deep. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Tries it from 9. Count that bucket. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Grimes. Back to Vanderbilt. Inside. Here's Doncic. Pass to Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Stolen by Reeves. Now, here's Doncic. Back to Reeves. Here's Grimes. Defended by Strus. This one for 3. Grimes with the bucket. He's got 8. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Griffin's check in for Cleveland. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Max Strus. And the Lakers also making a switch. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Mitchell looking it over. Griffin against Vanderbilt. 13 feet away. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Schroeder.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Lakers trail by 10. Reeves outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Schroeder outside. Harden outside. Back to Schroeder. Griffin passes to Allen. Outside Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. No good from outside. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Cavaliers?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Second free throw, no good.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get Allen. This man is a height machine.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 11-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Sexton, the pass to Hardy. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Lakers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. Ellis comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Now Harden, another key contributor to that nice win against New York. Tries from 10. Outside for Griffin. All 3 off the mark. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Reeves. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Sexton's shot is good. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Here's Mamu Kelishvili, still without a basket. Ellis against Sexton. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Harden finds Schroeder. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Harden gets the bucket.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Holds it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Sexton against Ellis. Now, here's Sexton. Defense is right there. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, Sexton. Los Angeles making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Ellis is out there with Griffin. Then there's Larry Nance. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Harden in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Forcing his way inside, Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Schroeder kicks to Harden. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
It's Ellis on the wing. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Right side, Griffin to the paint. A steal. Here's Sexton. He can't hit that time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that one's good. Griffin. Lakers trail by 12. Doncic passes to Sexton. Doncic with a screen on Harden. And Griffin sends it back. 6 on the shot clock. Harden against Sexton. Los Angeles with another miss.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Nance passes to Harden. Nance a screen on Sexton. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And we have witnessed Harden becoming a dynamic playmaker over time, including improving as a distributor.
That'll be a 5-second call.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Doncic. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 34 points a game, 10 assists, and 9 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
For the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley's checked in for Nance. And Strus is subbed in for James Harden. Strus kicks to Ellis. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. And Mobley throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now, here's Sexton. 8 points for him. Driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And just solid at driving to the rim. When Sexton is on the attack, it just creates problems for the defense.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Free throw good, Sexton. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Harden's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Walker Kessler comes in for Looney. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Connect. And Sexton drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Outside Griffin. The wide open shot from Strus. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Kessler. Back to Doncic. Unloads from 13. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Now here's Schroeder. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Doncic. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Over Harden. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Sexton's got 12.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Back to Harden. Griffin sets the screen for Harden. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Misses from close range. Lakers trail by 15. To the inside. Here's Grimes. Knocks it loose.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And he makes the first. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves comes in for Colin Sexton. Griffin hits them both. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 17. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Nance. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Here's Reeves. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 10 points in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Mobley outside. Mitchell finds Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Doncic against Harden. And Kessler throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 22-point game against New York.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
And here is Doncic, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Doncic passes to Grimes. Vanderbilt, a screen on Strus. Shot by Grimes, no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Reeves against Mitchell. Pass to Harden. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Kessler against Nance. Here's Grimes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Harden dishes to Nance. Holds it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Reeves outside. Pass to Kessler. To the middle. Reeves outside. 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. That shot misses. Good D by Mitchell. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Knicks in New York. Yep, that one goes in there. Mitchell's got 12 in the game.
You see how smoothly Mitchell gets into his shot. That's elite.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic looking it over. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Harden against Doncic. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're looking at top pick-and-roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for Luka Doncic.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. Pass to Doncic. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Lakers.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Back to Harden. The three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers trail by 17. Reeves the pass to Grimes. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Something Reeves has only improved at, making quality passes.
Mitchell outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Shot by Grimes. No good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Stolen by Kessler. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Sexton's checked in. .110 left in the first half. Mitchell outside. Back to Harden. Now, here's Strus. D right on him. And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Grimes. Defended by Strus. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. Outside for Sexton. From past the arc. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harden with it. Defended by Reeves. Back to Harden. Kicks it out to Allen. Harden against Reeves. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. No good on the 3. Sexton with it. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers lead by 15. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. It's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. I think that's what we're here for. And so, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
taking a look at the Cavaliers, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together. They play for one another. They're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Austin Reeves out there with Doncic. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. Here's Harden after Luka Doncic's bucket. Mobley misses. Mitchell against Reeves. Pass to Doncic. The 3 ball from Doncic.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Harden against Doncic. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
The 9-foot shot. The rebound by Harden.
When you've made your first 3 shots in the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And the ball goes out of bounds and last touch by Strus. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
What's up?
And so he hits the technical free throw. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Here's Grimes, defended by Strus. Pass to Kessler. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And now a look at Donovan Mitchell. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 26 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. On the wing, Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Doncic showing his strength.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Cleveland leading by 10. Mobley outside. Harden the pass to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And here is Vanderbilt. To the paint. Mitchell against Reeves. Kessler passes to Doncic. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Grimes. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. And it's sent back by Kessler. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 28 points for Luka Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 22. Strus kicks to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Reed. Again, Mitchell missing.
And sometimes on defense, You could just get lucky.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Here's Grimes following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Doncic against Harden. Releases. Doncic, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
He was all alone on that one. Strus has got his third basket of the night right there.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
So it's the Lakers now. After the Cavaliers pick up three, Kessler screen on Harden. Inside. Pass to Vanderbilt. The three for Doncic. And it's Strus with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Mitchell. Launches it. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Max Strus. The Lakers also with a sub. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Lakers trail by 16. Doncic outside. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 34 points.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And that's 15 points for Evan Mobley.
From the moment Mobley stepped into this league, Evan has been an impact player. Another huge night for him.
Up top, Doncic. He's guarded by Schroeder. Schroeder against Doncic. Offensive rebound. Kessler. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Kessler's got 6.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
On the wing, Harden. Allen, a screen on Reeves. Pass to Allen. And here's Schroeder, guarded by Doncic. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. Mamu Kelishvili has got his 4th rebound in this one. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Walker Kessler. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Now, here's Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Looney. Reeves outside. On the wing, Reeves. Over Harden. Reeves can't hit.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Now, here's Mobley. Defended by Looney. And here is Mobley. He's got 15. Lets it go with a 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Over to the wing. Here's Grimes. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. A kick out to Mobley. Back to Harden. To the right side. Mobley sets the pick for Schroeder. Over Reeves. Cleveland gets it back. Nobody near Allen. Misses and the dry spell continues. Lakers trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Reeves against Harden. Doncic outside. Count the basket. Doncic has got 36.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. For the Cavaliers, Griffin's checked in for Jared Allen. Sam Merrill comes in for Mitchell, and it's Ellison for James Harden. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Lakers. .152 left to play in the third. Doncic against Schroeder. Can they get it? A rebound by the Lakers. Looney's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Sexton. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Merrill. Pass to Griffin. Rebounded by the Lakers. Outside, Sexton. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Reeves. The Cavaliers making the shot. There's 49 seconds left in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing. Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. Hardy, he's checked in for the Lakers. He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Schroeder passes to Mobley. In the corner, it's Griffin. Schroeder outside. Oh, Griffin in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Reeves against Strus. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
Schroeder finds Mobley. Now, here's Strus. He's defended by Reeves. Now, here's Hardy. Shoots over Schroeder. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 10-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. We've got Griffin. Harden out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Nance in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Schroeder. Outside Griffin. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now Doncic. The shot's good. Doncic has got 38 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Griffin a screen on Sexton. Harden dishes to Griffin. Griffin a screen on Sexton. Clock at 6. Strus in the corner. Cans it from downtown.
Just watch James Harden. It's beautiful. He plays at his own pace. He reads the floor as well as anybody in the game.
Doncic passes to Looney. Pass to Sexton. And that one is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Colin Sexton. Schroeder against Doncic. And it's Schroeder missing.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Sexton. There's Mamu Kelishvili. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Harden outside. Nance a screen on Sexton. It's tipped. Here's Connect, guarded by Harden. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. And the Lakers hit again from deep. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Now Doncic after the missed 3 from Dennis Schroeder. Doncic with a screen on Schroeder. Pulls up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Now it's just a 3-point Cleveland lead. Sexton against Harden. Pass to Strus. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Strus has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Cleveland. Lakers trail by 6. Here's the screen. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Now here's Schroeder. Griffin a screen on Doncic. Oh, Griffin in position. Now Doncic. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
A different look now for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Griffin. And it's Mitchell in for James Harden. And the Lakers also making a switch. Grimes is checked in. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Grimes. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game. Cleveland leading by 4. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Strus. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Strus has got 9 points in the quarter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Cavaliers?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
The first one falls. And Sexton drops them both. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Allen. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
And Cleveland making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Colin Sexton.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Now, here's Doncic. Out to the right wing. Pass to Grimes. Takes it inside. No good that time. Good D by Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Lakers trail by 10. Doncic passes to Kessler. Here's Reeves. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Mamu Kelishvili, covered by Mobley. Down low, here's Reeves. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Shooter passes to Mobley. And here is Ellis. Pass to Mitchell. Right wing. Schroeder, right side. Off target with the open look.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Schroeder. To the middle. Pass to Kelishvili. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Schroeder with the ball. Mobley a screen on Doncic. Schroeder surveying the floor. And the 3 off target.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Kelishvili. Off target from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Mitchell against Doncic. Schroeder, right side. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Doncic passes to Kelishvili. Schroeder against Doncic. Kessler a screen on Schroeder. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Ellis. And it's Kelishvili with the rebound. Kelishvili has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Doncic. That's a floater go, and he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A different look now for Cleveland. Max Strus comes in for Ellis. And it's James Harden in for Dennis Schroeder. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Strus. Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Grimes. Defended by Strus. That one goes. Count it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now, here is Harden. And it's sent back by Kessler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. Allen with the screen for Harden. Back to Allen. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Grimes. Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
Stolen by Kessler. Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic, no good.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
Mobley inside. Allen finds Harden. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. Harden. It counts, and the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
This is what we've come to expect from Harden. Doesn't back down from taking the important shots of the game.
Harden, no good on the free throw.
Nearly impossible trying to guard Harden. He has it all. One of the best penetrators in our game.
The 17-footer. And it falls over the rim and in. Doncic has got 45 points.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Vanderbilt against Mobley. Shot clock at 5. Allen with the screen for Harden. Got it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And here is Doncic to tie it up. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Harden against Doncic. Mobley the pass to Allen. Over Kessler. And he overshot that one, missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic outside. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Los Angeles calls timeout. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Twelve seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. James, you had it going. How confident were you all offensively?
I'm just trying to do whatever it takes to win. Like, honestly, if I got to score a lot of points tonight, teammates were making shots, they were playing hard. It was a great team effort. Whatever the team needs me to do, I'm willing to do.
Everyone was clicking tonight, man, and it showed. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, James Harden.
you.